Okay, here's the chat questions section. So, all right, much love, everyone. And see what happens. Greetings to you. This is Michael, Archangel Michael. Blessings. Whenever you are ready, I'd be happy to connect.
Yes. Hello, Michael. First questions are from Crystal Lee Snow. Are there any messages from my guide Jacob?
Yes, not to take life too seriously, to have fun. Yes, you do, but sometimes you take it too seriously. There are things in this life to depress you and to get away. Yes, your guides say go to the movies or somewhere a park, somewhere to just let go, something new. Yes, you find that as a common message because many do not connect with that. They do not think about it, which is fine. But something new would be good for you. A short trip, nothing far, but somewhere around your town. A new bookstore or something that will bring a new energy around you. It would be good. Good vibrations. Blessings.
Okay. Her second one is, are there any messages from guide Stefan? Blessings.
Yes, let the little things go. There are some little things that do bother you that still are stuck with you, it seems. You might not always be aware of it, that do bother you. They do. I believe you are aware of this to some degree. The more you become aware of it, the more you will let those things go. The more, such as health. Health becomes a problem sometimes. You sometimes worry about it. And it does become a double-edged sword. Where you think, I'll be fine, but then you say, maybe I'll be sick, or someone will be ill. It is in the back of your mind. It does manifest itself in some degree. Just basically just say to yourself, everyone will be well. And if they do become sick, they will be well eventually. Everyone's in good health for the most part.
Okay. Next is Raw N. When I become lucid in my dream, the dream fades away very quickly. I have tried various methods to stabilize the dream, but they don't seem to work well. Why does this keep occurring, and is there any advice to keep my lucid dream stable?
Yes, your guides don't seem to be helping you out as much as they should be. I would ask them to step aside and allow the guides that wish to help you come closer to you. Because you have an assortment of guides, and some do feel you're not ready for this. You'd be surprised. And you try this, you can name them. I'll leave the names up to you. But there are some that are not assisting you as they could be. They are aware they're blocked. They're not always aware of what they're doing. They feel like they're doing is what's best for you. Lessons.
Okay. And second question, do I have any messages? Thank you. Much love.
Yes, you have a connection to Alexander the Great. I believe you knew him in battle, but not for very long. You did have a connection with him at a short time. I believe it was a Greek civilization you were part of. They're not going into Sparta, I believe. That where you had a connection with him. And you much admired his energies. It is as he conquers the world as he did. That is a message for you right now. As for what it means, is for you to bring meaning to it, for you to explore it, if you wish. Blessings.
Okay. And next is Moses. What is the best way or thing to practice my healing ability?
Ask for the angels to assist. My energies, Yeshua's, God's vibration. But yes, you have to ask assistance to move this Anunnaki energy around it because it's quite strong. At least the negative vibrations of it. There is positive there. Reiki would be good for you. To study Reiki will help you. Follow those processes. You can find them on your internet. Do not have to get a master's degree in it. But these will be processes to help you. Also, I do see you very good at meditation, meaning a guided meditation. I do see you good at that. But of course, you have to understand meditation first, but I believe you will connect with that. But I do see you as excellent in that regard.
Okay. And what are the connections with the people I work with?
Some are from Martian incarnations, Nordic incarnations, Mantis, Zeta. Zeta is actually probably the strongest. Yes, just imagine you can, those that you work with, mostly you'll see them as Nordic Pleiadians, but I do see them as all Mantis. Mantis, but also Gray. Mantis is actually very strong with many of them. Not all of them, but a good amount.
Okay. And next is Kina. What crystal my higher self advises me to connect to my self-love and worthiness?
The quartz would be good for you this time. The crystal quartz. It's a good start. You will find others that will connect to your vibration, but that is a good start.
And her second question, how to find the reasons why I doubt myself?
You've had incarnations where many were putting you down, and I believe you're one of poverty also, so you put yourself down also. So now you're at a time of rebuilding. But take it easy on yourself. Just the little things matter most. Do not let the world trick you into believing that money is success. Success is you being happy with yourself. That's success. Many are not. Many have much money and are not happy with themselves at all. Of course, they hide from that with their money. They don't know themselves at all. So knowing yourself puts you at a higher energy. So that will help you with confidence.
Okay. And next is Maggie 111. Hello and blessings to everyone. Any messages from my guardian angel?
There seems to be a male energy around you that is interested in you. From what I'm seeing, I can't connect to this to someone that you know, but either way, you seem to be getting attention. That's up to you if you wish to connect to this person. I don't see negativity there. I don't believe this person has made themselves known. But I don't see any negative energy there either. Either way, I believe this one will make themselves known eventually. Blessings.
Okay. And any messages from her higher self?
Yes, they say go out and dance somewhere or take it easy. They say dance. It does seem like that dance environment, not necessarily for you to be dancing, but somewhere where there's a high energy, will help you open up yourself to other lifetimes that you have forgotten. Wild West lifetimes, where there's much of that during those times, and it'll help you. That's up to you, or you can watch a movie about it. Either way, there's a lot of dance energy around you in the past. So it's not necessarily you have to go out and do that, but it's go by your discretion. But they are encouraging that of some kind of energy in that regard.
Okay. And next is Carol McLaughlin. Hello, do I have any connections to Master Katumi?
Yes, one moment. Yes, I see a daughter energy that you were of this one. It might have been illegitimate, but it was the daughter of this one. I think it was illegitimate. I don't think anyone really knows about it. From what I'm connected to. Lessons.
Okay, second question, are there any messages for her?
Follow your path. As for, I do see crystals around you. Metaphysical crystals do not have to be expensive. I believe that you have an assortment around you, low cost, of course. It will help your energies, help you see clearly. Your Archangel vibration, I see, is very strong and keeping much from you because you're not fully ready to see. Because understand, as an Arcturian being, you are very glass-like. You need people can see through you. That's not glass-like, but watery glass, glassy water. You're a water type being, basically, of energy. Beings can see through you. Not to say they can see your intestines, but they can see through your exterior, like a ghost, basically. But your higher energies, I imagine you can connect to that vibration. It was of a sixth density being, and this side of you, I see, is talking to you ever so softly, because they don't want to overload you with too much. There's a library of knowledge they have for you that has been stored. It will eventually show itself. Yes, you have a lot of dealings with reptilians. I believe you're aware. So you've learned much from them, and you've taken much of their teachings to other civilizations and made it a little bit easier for some to comprehend and not so much aggressiveness. You see on this world, it's very much a reptilian world without the reptilian scene. And you've done this also, but took more of the positive vibrations and took them to the realities.
Okay. And next is Xinu Ki. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. Any messages from their guides?
Yes, concentrate on what you are. What I do see schoolwork as for study. And this is good for you to. I do see scientist energy around you also. Creating your own theories is what I see. You let this part of yourself explore. Not go by what the scientific community says, but what your soul is saying. That is what I see. Give that. Hopefully that resonates with you. Maybe not. Blessings.
Okay. And any messages from their higher self?
Same message again, to concentrate on what you want. Money will manifest itself when it needs to, but first you have to learn lessons, it seems. Lessons of understanding yourself, letting go of anger, being more peaceful around those around you, understanding yourself right now. There's a lot of Pleiadian energies, Arcturian. Yes, Syrian has been the most complicated species you've ever connected to, as you got lost in their civilization at one time. Meaning, you got lost in your ways. In its world similar to this one. You are here in this world to reconnect, to see not just yourself here, but yourself on other planets also, to see what world you got confused on. It's because you come here to clear a lot of that out. You see those listening to MTV and things of that sort becoming lost. And yes, you're one of those, of course, who hasn't been. You come here to see where you have been lost on other realities and where you actually found yourself. Here you're finding yourself in much more. It's like you're graduating, basically. That's why you came to a world like this, of much difficulties. To graduate from a hard world, you've been to several, and this one is your last one for a while, it seems.
Okay, and next is Gregory Savakul. Do my guides have any messages for me?
Yes, patience needs to be learned still. I do see elderly, yes, a mother around you that is, yes, not exactly the easiest to deal with, but you have not fully learned from her experiences. So there's a, yes, you're not connected to her lessons fully, it seems. More of you thank her for the lessons you learned from her, most likely you become more known to what. Yes, there's much hidden within you in this relationship. I believe it's with a mother energy that has not been fully disclosed. You're still learning from her, it seems. And I've not fully understood all of her lessons yet. It will come at a time. Yes, there's just so much there that has not been understood yet. I believe you can connect with these lessons.
Okay. And have I ever had any visitations?
Yes, from reptilians. Many reptilians and greys. I do see a Nordic, but mostly reptilians and greys. Positive. Reptilians, they know you very well. They show a green amulet that you brought it to them at one time. It's a. They're not going into details exactly what this is. It is part of their world. It goes into their history. But basically, you said to bring this back to you, so you can start remembering yourself. I believe the name of this reptilian is Jesus, but they're just doing that for comical purposes. But either way, as for that name, blessings.
Okay, next is chat room page 1.1. First is Arthur. What advice Archangel Raphael want to give me for healing?
Well, to let go of the negative is to forgive. Forgive what you are not understanding. You have many reptilian lifetimes that need to be let go of. Reptilian lifetimes have been clouding your vision through childhood, as the reptilian energies within yourself have been very complicated to see through, to see positively. So basically, clearing out your inner child, the negativity from there. To forgive, but also to bless yourself, bless your inner child, to heal it with angelic vibrations.
Okay, and what is the cause of my partner's skin problem at her neck area?
Yes, there is an infection there, but it's not being very clear. Yes, it's an irritation under the skin. Under the skin, I believe you can find a over-the-counter element to assist with this. It does seem like her soul is trying to come out of her body. And it's like she was told not to leave, but she's trying to leave this incarnation to some degree. So she was kind of given this to indicate that she is staying. I know it sounds difficult, but she's putting all of her attention here. At one time, she's putting her attention on leaving. It's just this, from what I'm seeing. She's not consciously aware of this, from what I'm seeing. But it's also letting herself know of her, what is around her, basically. Is her soul, is part of a soul awakening, if she wishes to connect with us. That's up to her, of course. To show her there's much more going on than this earthly body.
Okay, and next is Jess. What lifetimes can I draw strength from at this time, and are there any that need healing at the moment?
I don't have energy for all of that. That is very much to ask for at this time. Draconian lifetimes, that's all I can say at this time.
Okay. And was Prime Creator able to provide me with a download or infusion that would assist me?
Yes, but I do believe you rejected some of it from what I'm seeing and went your own path, which is fine. Blessings.
Okay, and next is Wanda 11. In Astral, I was living in a kind of warehouse and was wondering why my husband was buying tons of food in bulk, Then my granddaughter showed up to live with me. Shortly after, an old lady delivered a grandson, said I had to keep, and then 2 more grandsons, all teens and different races. The boys had 3 large dogs. The large brown one came toward me and seemed intimidating. I remember the name Octurian. What's the meaning, please?
It's basically, these are other lifetimes you're connecting to all at once. It's just showing that you can meditate, connect to the Arcturians, and clear a lot of negativity that's around you, of uncertainty. There's a lot of uncertainty going on in your family, deep within. But basically, you're connected to other timelines where there is catastrophe, but not to worry, that's not here. But connect to your Arcturian vibrations to bring healing to your family. There's just, many of you are going through other incarnations that are very difficult, but that's not going to happen in this incarnation. But it is good for you to connect to the Arcturians to bring healing here and send healing out to those lifetimes. But healing in this incarnation is most important at this time. It's a meditation. I imagine they will bring much to you. Blessings.
Okay, and what is going on in my solar plexus? For weeks, I wake up nauseous or deep burning sensation.
It does seem like you're letting go of reptilian incarnations and Martian incarnations and Atlantean incarnations. Atlanteans are very negative for you. A lot of war there that you're letting go at this time. Send light to that place, to your solar plexus. But yes, Atlantean energies is very heavy around you at this time.
Okay, and next is Debbie M. Who and what are the black-eyed kids?
Some of those are a reptilian creation. Some of them are mind controlled. Some of them are of the MIB creation also to deter humans from the alien presence here. The black-eyed kids do come from other realities, other dimensions to bring messages also. So there's different types. There are types of here to bring messages warning humans of other dimensions, other worlds that are causing chaos. But I don't believe they're here very often. They do come and go.
Okay, and was there divine intervention taking place on our recent purchase of property?
Yes, it does. It does seem like you have a positive connection to them. Yes. Yes, you have had lifetimes with them. Positive. Yes, it's a mixed bunch there. Some are very positive, some are very negative. But yes, you've had a strong connection, and yes, they are assisting you greatly.
Okay, and next is B-Man212. I have 3 dogs. They all use the doggy door in the patio to go in and out into the yard. Once in a while, one dog does not come in through the doggy door as if something is there. And now another dog recently did that one time. Can you tell me what could be there that the dogs are afraid to get back in through the doggy door?
Yes, it does seem like, one moment, but there's a Zeta presence there. And it's just wandering around. It's a short one. It's a short gray, around 3 feet tall. And he's just observing. He's not really trying to bring fear, but they see him quite clearly. Yes, that's all I see. Blessings.
Okay, and next one, any messages from their guardian angel for B-Man12?
Yes, not to be afraid of change. There is going to be change coming eventually, but mostly in the next few years. But yes, change of environment, change of lifestyle. And nothing to worry about, though. As you open up spiritually, the angels, you have so many angels around you at this time assisting your awakening process. But not be feared of the world events. I don't believe you are. Yes, there's much to come, but you are much involved also. In a positive way. I believe they are trans from what I'm seeing.
Okay, And next is Chloe. Yesterday at 10 p.m., I saw a white wispy figure cross the living room through the corner of my eye. Then I felt very odd, like I could not move, and I felt like I suddenly was channeling. Who was this and what happened?
It does seem like it was a tall white, but it was a short one, though. It wasn't very tall. But it does seem like the tall whites are around you, observing you. I wish to connect to your vibrations. That's what I'm seeing at this time.
Okay, second question. What's happening in Argartha right now?
Much joy and happiness. And also they're preparing for humans to become aware of humans becoming more aware of them. They are connecting but also healing the earth on a daily basis in their own way. But there is much joy there. Yes, there is some negativity, but for the most part it is joy.
Okay, next is Amy. For the past few weeks or so, I have been taking 2 to 3 hour naps. I don't know where I'm going during this time or what I'm doing, but I'm wondering if I do it to heal myself energetically or if I'm doing astral work or something else.
We're doing all those things, astral work, angelic work. You are going to the other side for knowledge, for healing, for also bringing your angelic vibrations here. It's possible that you start seeing yourself as an angelic being, as you have moved up the ranks within the other side to heal others here in this dimension, but you're still learning your ways. I believe you will. Your astral connection, though, is to heal the vibrations and the beings in astral. Those are surrounded by negativity. I do see you around those that have been murdered, that you bring much light to those families. Those that have been victims, as they call in your world, you go to the families and send your light. I do see you doing much of this. And to deter any type of violence, you're all assisting with that also.
Okay, and second question for Amy. I seem to have a lot of friends and acquaintances at this time who are no longer married. Are we all going through similar things for a reason, and how can we support each other to heal our hearts? Blessings.
You are learning self-love. It's not necessarily need a partner. Yourself is your concern. Understand this world is losing its reality of third density. So in doing that, you are letting go of the old you and connecting to the new. And the new will connect to a more fourth density aware person. For certain individuals, those of your friends might not be fully connecting to that, but you'd be surprised. But right now, you're in a world of great complexity that's changing its ways. You don't necessarily need to be with a partner of that old you. But of course, this is different for everyone. But for you, I see this strongly. For your friends, it's different.
Okay, chat room 2. First question is... Okay, first one is Donna Riggs. Cheers. Now that I know I was in the Ford Theater with Abe Lincoln, was I Clara Harris, Major Henry Rathbone, or someone else? How does knowing this information impact my life today?
Yes, Clara, yes. Yes. Oh, why it's there? Understand you're expanding your knowledge. Realize, yes, your third density here in this reality, but realize you've had much impact in your other incarnations. You're getting glimpses of it. I imagine it brings much excitement to you. So this is just a doorway, so opening, so slowly. Not to give you too much at once, but to expand, because you have many incarnations. I also do see you on the Titanic. To give you a little bit more, you guys know, your guides are just floated, yes. And also you're going through a healing process at this time. And understand this is brought to you to bring healing to this dimension. Over time, this will come to you on your own. But right now, this is being brought to you. It's like you're being thrown a baseball and you don't know what to do with it. So when you catch it now you'll understand. It's like, now I understand why this is being told. They're just opening up, basically. Yes, you have a long journey on this planet, and you're connected to major events on this world. Right now, you're taking it easy because you've been through so much in the past.
Okay, and second question. My sister Marianne would like to know her angels' names and if there are any messages for her this time that will be relevant to her situation as it is today. Thank you. Much love.
Archangel Ariel is around her for the most part. There are our guardian angels, calls himself Mel. And Siriana is another one. As for guardian angels, as for relevant for this situation, well, your guides are going to only give you what they feel that is needed for this time to share love for the love for yourself, not worry about others. Concentrate on yourself, things that bring happiness to you, not worry about the rest of the world. You kind of concentrate too much outside and not looking within. Yes, you have much healing to do from the past. The past has been quite brutal. But internal love is what's needed at this time, but you have to slow down for it to happen. Give it time. It takes what it takes. To find peace is basically what you're looking for. And that is just to take it easy, bring joy, have a glass of water, you guys are saying. Take a load off. Take a vacation from your problems, basically.
Okay, next is Jim F. I was told I was making peace with different species in astral. Could you elaborate on this?
Reptilians. Reptilians, you've had a lot of wars with them. I also do see silver Palladian energies that you had issues with also. Where you were absorbing their energies, you feel like they're abusing their power too much. I believe you're an Arcturian doing this. So you're making peace with them and making peace with the reptilians. Reptilians, as you can see, have caused much drama in the universe. You made peace with them also. There's much more to this, but I'll leave you with that. Blessings.
Okay, second question. Am I making progress fulfilling my mission here? Thanks and blessings.
Of course. Yes. You have a positive energy. Just follow what you feel is right. Do not let anyone tell you that you're off course because you're not. Follow what brings passion to you and just what is it that brings fire, excitement to you? Whatever it is. It could be watching a movie. It doesn't just be yourself. Just find pleasantness in yourself. If you feel like you need to research something or to try something new, then follow that. Action does change things for the better. Yes, it might be for the worse at times, but there's a lesson there to be learned. So just live a little, basically. And you already are. So just be yourself, basically.
Okay, he has two other questions from 2 days ago. Is it okay if I read those two?
That is fine.
Okay. Other question is, it feels as if I've been busy in astral. What am I doing in astral? Oh, sorry. That was actually read before. Now the thumbs up popped up. I apologize.
That's fine.
Okay. And then last is the chat room 3 page, and it's taking a minute to load. Well, I'll just ask my questions. Hi, Michael. Nice to feel you again.
Yes.
Any messages from you?
Yes, you're going through many transformations at this time. I do see you connecting to ghost energies, but helping them cross over. I believe you're already aware of this. I believe that will connect more. I do see a lot of Russians around you. As you've had many Russian lifetimes on this planet, and you're actually assisting many to cross over more than you might realize. You've taken on a new path. You've taken on many things, but that is what I'm seeing at this time. So I do see your energy in Russia. I do see you in China ever so slightly, but mostly in Russia at this time.
That explains some things.
Yes, you've been quite busy. You've changed a lot in your path recently, I see.
Oh, yeah, definitely. All right, thank you, Michael. And yes. Okay, now the page popped up. Chat room 3. First one from Bosco. Hi, peace and blessings. Last Friday and Saturday, I was getting goosebumps left and right. Who caused this and what are the messages?
I believe these are just family members from the other side are connecting just to show you their love. That's all I could see. They're not saying who they are. They're just showing their support, that is all.
Okay. And second question, in this lifetime, will I eventually learn to use my healing abilities and to channel?
Of course. Actually, I do see you possibly in this year or next year as for the channel. You have much going on right now, but I do see you. It depends. Yes, you have much on your plate at this time, but I believe it will come through when the time is right. Conscious channeling, we do recommend, but there's no rush.
Okay, next is Angie S. Have I had any past lives with my neighbor Mark? Our egos seem to be clashing. Is there a lesson there?
Well, yes, you've had many partner relationship, romantic relationships in the past, and they've been brutal. Palladian mostly. Palladian mostly. I do not see Earth lifetimes here. I also do see you as Arcturians clashing a lot, also not agreeing with each other. But you're both male in that incarnation, but in the Palladian vibration is both male and female. That's you had relationships, and they did go good at first, but then they all started to fall apart because you just see things differently. So it's as for why you're connecting in this incarnation to show that you can make things like even if you're not even friends, you still clash. It doesn't matter what environment. It's possible you'll have other incarnations just to show that eventually you'll make peace. You have not found an incarnation where that will work yet, I'm saying. Blessings.
Okay. And second question, do you have any messages for her?
Well, yes, this conflict too. I mean, a lot of it is a game. It's up to you and how you want to go about it. You can avoid confrontation. At this time, you are learning. I do see lifetimes of art, music, poetry. I know poetry is not exactly part of your society, but it is like the song of the angels more than you might realize. Of course, it's in a third density energy, so it's not exactly the same, the rhyme and rhythm as it is from the other side. In some, it is, but that is what you call a song on your planet. And a lot of that song has no words. Because words can't express on this planet of true love. But basically why I'm mentioning all of this is that music is there to cure the soul, and you're very much a musician in other incarnations. Angelic musician, as an angel musician, and I believe you did have musical instrument in other lifetimes. I don't believe in this one, but I do see other lifetimes. Basically, why this is mentioned is to just bring some harmony into your world, to connect to your angel vibrations, find music that you feel is very angelic, and connect to it, see what happens. Blessings.
Okay. And next is Marianne A. Any messages for me?
Yes, your guides are saying to the ancient world. You are very much connected to the ancient world. These are places that will bring understanding of yourself. Places of your ancient times for you to discover, not for me to bring up. But for you to look in your history books, what do you feel you have a connection with? Because it does seem like there's a puzzle there for you to solve. Some of it is Archangel Raphael actually has a connection with you. As you're connected to his energy through your incarnations, a mission through his energy on this planet. But it's not being fully cleared. But you and Archangel Raphael had made a deal for you to go through certain incarnations, but with his help, of course. But for these is for you to discover much of these lifetimes are in Africa, Asia, and your Americas during the Civil War.
Okay. And any messages from her higher self?
Just to eat better. Eat more greens and exercise, take a walk. That's all.
Okay.
Whenever you feel fit.
Okay. And next and last is Stacy. Any messages from the Fairy Collective?
Well, yes, they say you're bringing light to. I know that, I'm not sure if she was looking for this message, but to the Middle East, Baghdad. She had incarnations there in Babylon, in ancient Babylon. Very few, but there she's bringing light to places that she remembers. Her soul remembers those places. And she's bringing light to those that are not unaware. She is part of the magic of that place of Baghdad that's been forgotten, and it is a place that she wishes to preserve. So her energies is very much there. And Agar says she goes for healing. And her Mother Earth vibrations she's connecting to, she goes to Mother Earth to rejuvenate many times. There's many places she wants to heal before she leaves this incarnation. That's why this is brought up. Places that have no peace, she wants to bring peace into those places before she leaves. I believe she will accomplish this also. Blessings.
Okay, second question. Can you tell me what the status of my crown chakra is and if it's time to start focusing on opening it up?
It's up to you to open it up. I believe just to relax and enjoy your life and not worry about it too much. But as your crown chakra is in a good shape. Right now, you see is just take it easy. Let the stress cool down. I do see some stress levels around here that sometimes get out of hand. At times, it does fluctuate. So just go with the flow. If you wish to open up your crown, please do so. But there's time for it in your future. But yes, yes, I believe you're doing this so you can see more, feel more. So that's fine. That's up to you. Blessings.
Okay, Archangel Michael, thank you very much. That's the last of the questions for tonight.
Thank you. Blessings to you. Such harmony for everyone.